Hello, welcome to Webeo Futures, bite-sized educational resources at the forefront of digital marketing. In this video, we'll cover the 7 most essential metrics to measure to ensure that your conversion rate optimization strategy is successful. The percentage is easy to calculate. Simply divide the total number of website conversions over a set timescale by your website traffic for the same period. Multiply this result by 100 and you'll get your conversion rate percentage. You should measure the conversion rate of your website as a whole and then break it down by page so that you can see what areas are working for you already. Optimizing your conversion rate, put simply, is encouraging more of your website visitors to react to your call to action, whether that's to make an inquiry or join your warm lead program by downloading an asset. As you implement changes to your website, you should keep a close eye on this metric to ensure that your changes are having a positive effect. Usually referred to by its acronym CTR. In most marketing functions, this is one of the first metrics to indicate success. Click-through rate can be used to measure how relevant your online content, advert or listing is to your audience. The more clicks achieved, the more it resonates. Your aim should be to always achieve the highest click-through rate possible. If any aspect of your CRO approach is failing to drive a high click-through rate, then you'll address why. Click-through rate is usually the metric measured during A/B split testing. Let's say you're testing a call to action button color. The color that achieves the more clicks would be the one you choose to keep. Number of leads generated allows you to contextualize a campaign's success by measuring whether you're driving the right kind of online interest. Whilst you may achieve a high number of clicks and a great conversion rate, if the opportunities you're driving do not qualify as leads to fuel your sales funnel, then your business is no better off. For example, let's say the champion variant of your A/B testing achieves over 10,000 hits and brings in 2,000 leads. You've secured a conversion rate of 20%. Then a new variant receives just 100 hits and converts 50 into leads. This variant has a conversion rate of 50%. If you were to go only by your conversion rate, you may be fooled into thinking the second option with fewer leads looks like the better of the two. You need to keep your overall business growth front of mind and not get distracted by one part of the puzzle. Factoring in all costs of your conversion rate optimization strategy, from advertising, headcount, to software costs and contingencies, measuring your ROI helps your team understand which investments were worthwhile and which didn't produce the desired return. You don't need to measure your ROI as often as metrics like conversion rate or lead generation, but regularly checking this metric, especially when experimenting with new approaches, is highly insightful. When planning future strategies, ROI helps you single out which elements to keep and replicate as they provide the desired return, and which to cut or phase out of your strategy altogether. The name gives it away, but just for clarity, this metric measures the amount of return you'll receive purely from your advertising spend. It is important to keep a close eye on this metric when conducting any kind of paid advertising, alongside your business as usual CRO activity. As advertising can be expensive, you should keep in constant contact with your ROAS to ensure no budget is accidentally wasted. When looking at CRO activity, many organizations only measure the last click conversions, but attribution is also very important. Whilst CRO looks to measure the moment of conversion, you need to consider the full buyer journey and how other touchpoints may have influenced that decision. Before you set up a new variant within your CRO strategy, make sure you consider the entire journey of your potential buyers. Changes made to one web page may affect the conversion rate of another part of your website. Remember to think broadly, using attributed conversions to gain deeper insight into website visitor behavior and specific campaign success. Revenue is what secures your business growth. When performing any CRO activity, you need to keep track of the revenue produced from each specific campaign, considering the before and after result. A simple website change could have a drastic effect on revenue, good and bad. For example, you might think that a cleaner web page would improve your conversion rate, so decide to remove some of the text. However, the line of text removed may have been the catalyst to converting your highest value opportunities. Without it, you may only spark the interest of impulse buyers who are frequent but don't produce the same level of value. You should ask, what is the most valuable part of your business? Measuring the revenue is a great way to ensure your CRO is successful in producing lead quality as well as quantity. We hope you found this useful. Please feel free to comment below in the video, and should you have any questions, one of our team will get back to you. Follow @Webeo Global on LinkedIn to see the latest Webeo Futures assets in your feed as they go live.